Hi, I'm Marcos, and I run this channel. And nobody else will, because who the hell else cares about this movie as much as me? A few people here and there, but I don't think anybody else would be dedicated enough to make a damn channel around an obscure-ass 80s movie. Oh well, let's get to the point. So, as you read the title, and probably Tom is watching this himself, I sounded like I had a stroke there. Basically, I had an interview with Tom Dugan, who played Wolf in Thunder Run. And it was, long story short, quite a fucking honor, if I do say so myself, because I can't believe I managed to get in contact with him. And, you know, he was kind of busy, working around possibly stages, what the hell? I don't even know theater! Okay, sorry. So anyways, as I was saying, a little context, basically. So I was just browsing around, trying to hunt for cast of crew members, and I decided to try Tom Dugan. Because Gary Hudson is never gonna say a single fucking word to me as of this moment. I don't want to get into it. It's gonna be a long rant. So anyways, I managed to find Tom Dugan's Facebook page. And I contacted him, making sure if this is the right Tom Dugan. Come on, what are the chances of another Tom Dugan, alright? I'm just trying to make sure. And, not gonna lie, the beginning was extremely awkward because, one, I have never interviewed anybody before, and two, I'm talking to somebody who was a part of an obscure-ass movie that I'm really into. So, what do I have to say? And how's this gonna go? And, of course, I'm just gonna skip right to the point. It went alright in the beginning. He said, alright, just here's my email, or I honestly, I don't know. But anyways, I decided to just interview him through email because honestly, there is no way in hell that I'm going to be interviewing on video call in any chance. So yeah, the email. So, I dropped them all my questions, and here are his answers. I need to catch my breath. I'm so sorry. Question number 1. What was the beginning process when preparing for the role of your character Wolf? It was only my second movie. Odd Jobs was the first. So my prep consisted of memorizing my lines and dyeing my hair. I have had it gray since 17 years old. What was it like on set? And do you have any stories from your time filming? I only met Forrest Tucker at the screening in Westwood, California after the filming. He was nice, but it was a thrill. He had done some pretty good films with John Wayne, and of course I watched this show F Troop when I was a kid. I'm told that he had been diagnosed with terminal cancer before filming, and he and his wife decided to write it out with their time together, doing what he loved, making a movie. He died soon after. What was it like when you were in the tactical Volkswagen Beetle when they started shooting flames in front of you for the close-up shots? Great question. First of all, it was cool as hell. I had grown up watching movies like this, and I was in one. The car was being pulled by a trailer, and I had a walkie-talkie in my lap that the director used to communicate with me. I'm a theater guy, so all of this movie stuff was new to me. I was used to performing for a live audience, but all I could see was a tow truck in front of me. The director kept telling me to stop overreacting, and I remember being disappointed that I didn't actually do the crash shot. A stunt guy did. I do remember standing near when they blew up the Volkswagen. The heat from the blast was shocking. But once again, it was cool as hell. Is it possible that you have any pictures while your time on set? Long shot question. I wish, but no. What could have you done to the film? What ideas or changes could have you done if you had the opportunity? Act less. And I love, and here's a real quick, the email he sent me with all of his answers to my questions, at this moment of recording the audio, it is lost for some reason. The first time I deleted it by accident, but I managed to recover it. But now it's just completely gone. And I have no idea what the hell happened to it. I can't even find any screenshots I had of it. But luckily, I did have my audio recording of it when I attempted to make the video earlier this year, and then I just gave up on it. So, here is my other attempt. But yeah, back to what his answer. I love that he put a smiley face at the end of that list. That's real classy, Tom. Jeez. Oh my god. What did you think of the film as a whole? The whole pitch for the movie was the truck jumping over a moving train. Apparently that had never been done on film. So the director and producers were very excited about that. But as a whole, I wasn't surprised that it wasn't nominated for an Oscar. Oh man, jeez. What was your favorite moments during the shoot? I had never been to the desert before. And so that day, shooting the chase scene was magical. Every day they gave us $40 per diem. That's Latin for day, by the way. And we spent it all in the Lofton Casino. Real quick, I'm trying to be as accurate as I can to what he wrote to me and what I read off in the recording. But in that question 7, this is the... I was like jumbling because I couldn't pronounce Lofton, and I'm kicking myself now, but oh well. Here we go. Question 8. Was Gary Hudson a good director? I didn't think so at the time, but having done something like 30 films after, I now understand that he was a good guy, full of energy. I think he was a mayor of Westlake after that, but he was always respectful and decent, which is not always the case. Were you happy to have more of a character in this film during your early years of acting? I was freaking thrilled. I think I made $5,000 for the film, and I never got any residuals. That was a lot for a young actor then. And by the way, real quick, residuals is royalties, so yeah. I'm just adding that note there. Has there been anybody else that recalls this film to you? No. Maybe some people from my hometown when I visit. It was a big deal that someone from the smallest town in New Jersey, Winfield Park, was actually in a movie. Do you hope that this film will be remastered and shown to the public for later years to come? Nope. Just nope. Oh god. Would you share this film with anyone that you know currently? Sure, it would be a hoot. Did you enjoy that quote-unquote intense bar fight being played out for the film? I enjoyed that night we shot. They used a bunch of locals as extras. I got to hang out with a bunch of good old boys from Bullhead City. When you get to do a wild thing like that, it was cool, especially for a kid in New Jersey. Stuntmen did all the real fighting. Real quick, that did not look like fighting. It just looked like a bunch of sissies pushing each other over tables and chairs. Come on. Ay. Weak fighting. Oh my god. This is the reason why I film my voiceovers in the garage. I don't want to wake anybody up. Here's the film. The quality isn't great. And then I sent him my link. I might have more questions later on down the line, but I'm really grateful talking to you about this obscure gem from my life. I came across this film on YouTube when I was around 7 years old, on the early days of YouTube. This film really stuck with me for a long time, and I'm happy to talk to someone who was actually involved in the film. Thank you so much, Tom. And then my name. No way, really? Thanks. Thanks for your interest and for being so patient. Cheers, Tom. And just having that interview at the time is, and still is, a really great experience. And I'm extremely grateful of talking to Tom Dugan. And my mission for anyone who gives a shit is making sure this movie is never forgotten. And it's kind of working out. I don't want to like, I would say yank my own chain, but that would sound too gentleman. I don't want to tug my own dick or anything, but Tom's probably just watching and just being disgusted, like, oh my god, disgusting language. I have never been so offended to talk to such a rude interviewer. I bid you good day. Sorry for that cringe. But yeah, at this moment on my main channel, I have both versions of Thunder Run, the European release and the American release, which was only on US VHS. Surprisingly, the US VHS, as of this moment, the November 22nd, has over 74,000 views, and I am dumbfounded because it's been on there for 4 months and it hasn't started, and I haven't noticed it started gaining traction like 4 days ago. 4 days ago, it was at 11,000, and I am just shocked and overjoyed because I'm talking to people who have seen the movie and couldn't find it anymore, and that's what I like doing with this film. I want this film to regain an audience and, hell, be remastered. And, of course, Tom Dugan wouldn't agree. Just I don't want to throw him under the bus, but yeah, I would be extremely happy to get this film, like, re-released in a Blu-ray form. And, of course, remastered. I don't want these lazy assholes to just like, oh, you take it from DVD and just put it on Blu-ray. They won't notice the difference. But yeah, this is coming from a wannabe director to a actual actor, and he has starred in other roles, and I recognize one of them. He was the restaurant cop in Ghostbusters 2. He arrests the Ghostbusters crew. And of course, Bill Murray tags along because why the fuck not? I mean, this is a Ghostbusters crew. You know, it's fucking. But yeah. Tom, if you didn't enjoy me being vulgar throughout this whole video, I'm so sorry. It's just, seriously, this is how I talk every day. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's been over a few months since I interviewed him, and like I mentioned before, the answers he gave me, I lost it one time by trashing it by accident, but I recovered it. But now it's completely gone. The only thing that is left is my questions. And I already said this, but I was so lucky to already record his answers. But I never got around to doing more to make a video about this. But yeah, earlier I started listening to my recording and typing down the questions. And yeah, now it came to this. So I finally finished reading the questions and answers, and this will be soon released. And a little teaser, this is going to be uploaded first, but I managed to interview an actor who has been cut out completely from the movie. His name is Ernesto Sears. He plays one of the terrorists named Raul. His name and his credit is still in the film, but his scenes were cut out completely. And I will get to recording my recording for that. So I want to thank you all for listening and watching whatever is on screen. And yeah, keep on trucking or some shit. And special thanks again to Tom Dugan for his time and energy dealing with my sorry ass bug, and I'm like, oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm just God, thank God I'm not recording video with this. But yeah, really appreciate Tom for helping me out in this, because this movie means a lot to me, and I'm doing whatever I can to learn about it as much as possible. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.